Recording in progress.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be looking at Jamovi. Jamovi is a statistical software that is free and open. It's user-friendly, it's easy and simple, and also very easy to understand. It's a software that is how integrated. So if you're keen about learning how programming, everything about how Python, you can start with Jamovi, because you can get your syntax code, you can get every of your codes in Jamovi, which can be used in your how programming. All you need to do in your how programming is to install JMV package, and after that you are good to go. So today we will be looking at introduction to Jamovi. So guys, let's start it. All you need to do is to go to jamovi.org and download the software. It is free and open for all. It is a software that is developed to bridge the gap between the researcher and also the statistician. So if you fall under this category, academia, a student, you are preparing for your thesis, kindly install Jamovi. So first and foremost, this is Jamovi software. This is the interface. It has the spreadsheet where you can insert your data manually, or which you can input your data. It also has an output software under this version 1.623. So Jamovi has 3 segments in the interface. We have the data segment, whereby you can compute your data, you can set up your data, you can also transform your data, add and delete your data. We also have the analysis segment, whereby there are various kinds of estimation parameters. You have the exploration, on the descriptive, you have the t-test, the independent sample t-test, the peer sample t-test, you have the ANOVA, the analysis of variance, you have the regressions and frequency and factors. So however, these are the defaults in Jamovi. So when you install Jamovi for the first time, these are the default analysis that you will get. So subsequently, you should be able to access your module from your module in your software, whereby you can download a lot of packages. So you can have so many access to different packages, the editor to how to run our code in Jamovi, the power analysis for common research design, and all sorts of packages that's already been embedded in Jamovi. So as this case may be, and if it's applicable to your research, you can go to these packages and download them for your use. So for the purpose of these introductions, this is just an introduction to Jamovi. We will be looking at how to input your data into Jamovi, either manually or through importation. So generally, we all know either you're working with SPSS, you're working with SAS, you're working with other statistical software. You can either input your data manually or through importation via the CSV file, the PDF file, the text file, or the Excel file. So under these sections, we have a new, whereby you can open or create a new work file. You can also open your data library. Under this data library, these are stored data sets from the Jamovi. So you can download the learning statistics with Jamovi, multivariate exploratory analysis, the R data sets. You have all of data sets, so many data sets in Jamovi library. And under this import, this is where you import your data into the Jamovi software. And under the save, you can save your file. For example, the name of this file is untitled, so we can save it. Let's save it green economy, and you save your file under this. So as you can see from this segment, it's already been saved with green economy. So let's start with our data importation. But before I proceed, I would like to explain this under the sections. So one of the benefits, one of the advantage of working with Jamovi is that Jamovi is R integrated. Guys, let's go for it. So under the syntax mode, once you click under this, you will be able to get every code that every analysis that you are working with, any kind of estimation parameters, you will be able to get it in the output interface, which you can use in your hard programming. So all you need to do is to download your hard programming. It's also free. The hard programming is also free. user-friendly, and also easy to use and easy to understand as well. So whatever code you're getting from the Jamovi can be used in your R programming. All you need to do is to install GMV package in your R programming. So guys, let's start it. Now, we will be looking at how to input your data manually, or how you can import your data via the Excel file. So let's start with manual importation. So what you need to do is to go to the data, under the data aspect, you click on the setup, new data variable. You click on your new data variable. So what kind of data are you working with? Okay, for example, you are working with inflation rate. Inflation rate, you can describe your variable inflation rate for United Kingdom of inflation for maybe for Nigeria. It's optional. Then what is the major type for your variables? Inflation rate is usually continuous. It's a continuous variables. You click on continuous variables and you click on this. After that, it appears in your data. So, and you start inputting your data manually, of which you can put 15.5, for example. So this is how you can input your data manually. So the second one, you can as well go to, you can click on this as well. New data variable, exchange rate. This is how to input your data manually on Jamovi. Exchange rate, same as well. Continuous, data type, decimal. It should be decimal. And then also exchange rate 510. These are the ways that you input your data manually. So if you want to input your data via either through the CSV file or Excel file, you need to click on the importation. However, guys, let me delete this so that it won't affect analysis, because subsequently I intend to introduce how we will do a little bit of a quick overview of regression analysis. So let me quickly delete this. So if you want to import your data, you click on this import. So your desktops, wherever, as the case may be, where you installed your data, you click on that and you choose your data set. I'll be working with sample data. So automatically it appears on the spreadsheet in your Jamovi. You are good to go. So the next thing for you to do under this data, we have the data that covers from 1986 to 2017. It is a sample data set. This is GDP, gross domestic product. This is MCAP. This is all share index. One of the advantage of using Jamovi is that it gives you real-time results. As you are working with your statistical analysis, you are getting your results instantly. And that is one thing I love about Jamovi. So guys, let's start it. For example, hypothetically, let's run a regressions on this data. So we have so many regressions that you can run. You can run correlation matrix. You have the partial correlation, the Pearson correlation. You have the linear regression. How we're working with linear regression. Wow. So the next thing is for you to click what is your dependent variables. For what is your dependent variable? For this purpose of these sections, I will be working with GDP as my dependent variables. I click on GDP, click on this arrow on dependent variables, and I click on these arrows in covariate and this arrow as well. So guys, as you can see, immediately as I'm clicking, putting the variables in their positions, dependent and covariate, automatically it appears on the output sheet. So what are the things that you want in your results? For example, model builder. This is the model. It's okay. Reference level. Okay. Assumption check. Yeah, you need to check this as well. Do you want autocorrelation test? Do you want normality test? Do you want QQ? Immediately as you're clicking on it, it's reflecting in your results. Do you want the normality test? Do you want the QQ plot test? The collinearity statistics, and so on and so forth. So what else you need in your model fit? Under your model fit, you have the how, you have the IKK information criteria, you have the Bayesian information criteria, you also have the root mean squares. Those are fit measures, and also the overall fit model. We have the F statistics. So immediately you're clicking on this, it's reflecting, as you can see, it's showing on your model fit measures, the how squares, the AIC. So one of the advantages of working with Jamovi is real-time results and also model coefficients. What information do you want? Do you want the confidence level to be 95, the ANOVA, and other stuffs like that? So as the case may be, this is a typical example of how to input your data set in your Jamovi. And for example, like I said before, Jamovi is how integrated. This is the hard code which can be copied into your our program.